Hey everybody, this is Sherry Joy Collier. I'm coming to you on my YouTube channel to say hello and to tell you a little bit about why I started painting. So just for those of you who don't know me, again, my name is Sherry Collier. I go by Sherry Joy Collier on this channel. And I've been a marriage and family therapist for about 20 years or so, maybe a little bit longer if you include all my internship, which took me 6 years because I had children. I had 2 pregnancies and gave birth to 2 boys during my internship years. So I've been a marriage and family therapist for a very long time. And we moved to Tennessee. And so I needed to sell my practice and kind of be done with that. And now here in Tennessee, which is a different state, we moved from San Diego, California area. I decided not to pursue getting licensed here in the state of California, but that I would continue to offer my services in the form of life coaching or emotional well-being coaching. So I'm still very happily seeing clients and helping people overcome anxiety, depression, just kind of finding their way back to God, finding that focusing on God and His power and His might and His love and His strength helps them overcome all of the ick that this life can throw at us. So that's kind of where I was coming from. And I've always been an expressive arts therapist too. So I would have so much fun offering expressive arts therapy workshops where mostly women would come, and we would spend an entire day at a hotel conference room by the beach. And I would have 3 or 4 art projects that were just expressive, meaning we weren't making art to make it look pretty. We were using the process of making art to bring about some healing, or get a little more insight, or be able to process something without necessarily using just words. And art is a great vehicle for processing some of those things that we maybe don't even have words for yet. So I was always just so wonderfully surprised by the beautiful differences in every lady's interpretation of the art project that we would do. And then we would go around and we would talk about them and show them. And it was just a really special thing. And so I kind of brought the concept of that with me here to Tennessee. And I began painting for myself. I realized, oh my goodness, it's a little stressful to live in a brand new state where you don't know not even one soul other than my husband and my 2 boys. So I began to paint. And at first, I was really of that expressive arts, mindset. And so I was just kind of sticking with what I knew, which was just painting for fun, painting to process. And then I began to enjoy learning to paint different subject matter. So then I had the whole world opened up to me to start having what was called paint parties. So I had a few paint parties at my house where I just had friends come and we all painted. I took them through kind of step by step and did some paintings, and they always loved their painting, and it was just fun, a really good time to fellowship and to be together and to have something to do that was relaxing. So all of those years ago, so 6 years ago, I started all of that, and now fast forward, and I am definitely painting other subject matter now. I'm particularly interested in painting flowers and beach scenes. And of course, the beach scenes make sense because being from San Diego, that's what I miss about San Diego is the beach. God's beauty in the ocean, the seagulls, just every little thing about it. The smell, like every time I think about the beach, just this whole combination of relaxing, serene feelings just kind of come up. So I love painting beach scenes for that reason. But I also love colors, lots and lots of colors. So flowers prove to be a wonderful subject matter for that. The other day, I surprised myself and I did a painting of some more tropical leaves, kind of with a darker green-ish background. And that was kind of different for me. I tend to go with the light and bright colors. But I'm just really enjoying exploring different subject matter and trying to kind of figure out my special niche, my special style, my own style. I'm very much in process. And if you have any interest in painting, I would strongly suggest that you take it up, because you can get craft paints that are very inexpensive. And you can start with those, and you can start with a mixed media journal. I don't have one sitting right here where I can show you, but you don't even have to start working on canvases. You can just start right in a mixed media pad. It's kind of a thicker paper that can take the acrylic paint. So I would strongly suggest that you consider it for yourself. But in the meanwhile, I thought I'd just give you a glimpse into my new-ish art studio. I used to, when we first moved here, both our sons lived with us. And so I just had this little corner in my bedroom, our master bedroom, that I carved out and just put this desk in there and had drawers with my paints underneath. And I just had this nice, tidy little area. Well, it wasn't tidy, if truth be told. But anyway, this nice little area where I could have all my painting stuff and kind of go there. And that was my little studio. And that became difficult after a while. And especially when I started to want to get into bigger paintings. So when Ben, my oldest, moved out, his room has become my studio. So you can see behind me, one wall and one of my paintings. That painting I actually did on a thrift store painting. I covered it over with white paint and then put my own painting of a beach scene on it. And I have another canvas that I just purchased from a thrift store that I'm going to do the same thing. So you can even find canvas paintings that are old, that people don't want anymore, that they've given to thrift stores, and you can buy them for 50 cents. And you can take that and paint white over the canvas and start like a fresh new canvas just for you. So that's a little tip. So I'm just going to show you my studio real quick, and then I'll be done. So let me pick up the phone here. I'm taping this on my phone. I'm going to switch it around. Maybe not. Okay, so I guess I'm not. I'm going to show you, just kind of go around. So I've got this painting on the wall behind me. Got a little easel set up there. There's my laptop. There's my big easel over there. Just got a lot of paint brushes, as you can imagine, paints, all kinds of goodies over there on the bookshelf, and tons of drawers. Hope I'm not making you sick moving this camera around too quickly. Lots of those. And this little cart, I love to put my craft paints on, and I can kind of move it around to where I need it. And then I've stacked a bunch of paintings over there against the wall. I have paintings just about everywhere. So there you have it. That is my studio. Got a fan for the summertime. That sure comes in handy when it's hot. So anyway, thanks for joining me today in my little studio. And hopefully you'll be inspired to take up some sort of artistic, creative endeavor for yourself. And be blessed. Have a good day. Bye-bye.